All right, how's everybody doing today? We are on the Christmas tournament. We're in the opening round of the Reiki division. So here's the deal. I'm messing around. I'm cooking last night, and I noticed that I needed a couple putts on the pin chest. So I was like, oh, I'll just play some T4 real quick and just knock those out. So when I play in the opening round tomorrow, I will have 2 full pin chests. So I wasn't even paying attention and just bam, 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 click, got on a hole, and I come out there with a Marlin. And I'm like, wow, cool, I'm on hole number 1. And what I didn't realize at the time was this was actually hole number 1 of the tournament. So here's what I did on hole number 1. I came out there with a Marlin. I came out there with an extra mile, and then I was like, I'm going to see if I can get up there with a Marlin, see if it's possible. No sense wasting a power 5 ball when I'm just practicing and playing, trying to get some pin chests, not realizing that I was on the freaking hole. So I'm trying to get it out there. I'm trying to catch that little spot. So the wind's going to push me out by my orange ring. Hit it 2 rings great to the right. And caught the spot. And ended up in the sand. And I did switch to a navigator because the ball was not quite big enough. A Marlin was not quite big enough to get the job done. So then come up here to do the approach, and it still hasn't dawned on me. Okay, I'm still playing out there, and I'm not realizing that I'm on the tournament hole. I'm still thinking that I'm just messing around. A little bit of backspin on there with that Spitfire. Get right up to the hole. So at this point, I still got a shot here, and I don't realize it. To get if I can hit this perfect and pick up an eagle, which I didn't. I hit that ball about 17 rings great to the left and was able to put that in for a birdie. So that's what happened on hole number 1. So let's go look at hole number 1 real quick. This is definitely an eagle hole here. And what I am planning on doing on the back 9 and in the weekend round is come out here with a power 5 ball, and it puts me out in this area. And the reason I bring in a power 5 ball is I don't have to do any overpower. And I'm going to put on 5 top spin, and that's bringing me right up here to the edge if you can catch a perfect shot. Now, the way that this is playing is if you hit it great to the left or the right. If you hit it great to the right, sand, great to the left, more than likely the rough, possibly the sand. As far as sand and rough irons go, I am super comfortable hitting with my Spitfire and my Nirvana. I've played with those clubs since I got them. Literally, my Spitfire, when it was level 1, it's been in my bag and it's never moved out of my bag. I know how to play very well with it, but this is one of those that you want to bring whatever you feel the most comfortable with. So like maybe a Malibu for your rough iron or sand wedge. So you have some options down here, whatever you feel the most comfortable with. I feel really good with my Spitfire. I know how to make wind adjustments with it. I know how it works. It doesn't take but just a little teeny backspin on a Spitfire. And I know that the Spitfire got a bump and it got a little bit of backspin, but the thing about a Spitfire is it hits so high up in the air when it hits, it loses all of its energy. So just even a half a bar of backspin is huge on a Spitfire. So that's why I bring those in my bag, because I feel super comfortable with those. But when you're down here, bringing whatever you feel the most comfortable with, whatever's your best sand wedge and rough iron. So if you do end up in the sand or the rough, you've got a really serious shot of getting that in the hole. But with a power 5 ball, you have a really good chance of getting it up there, getting a nice little chip, and getting in and down the road. All right, that was hole number 1 of the 2019 Christmas tournament. So unfortunately, I've got hole number 1 in the bag, unbeknownst to me. That was a rookie mistake. All right. That was hole number 1. Thanks for watching.